I'm here with AFC Totton striker Scott Rendell after the 1-0 win here in the final game of pre-season. Scott, good to end pre-season with a win. What were your thoughts on the game as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, it's pre-season, isn't it? But you want to be looking towards the start of the season, which is obviously next week, and you look at the foundations that you built in the 6 weeks that we've had. And there were some real positive signs out there, and obviously Aldershot, very good side, league above, won the trophy last year, so they were obviously a very decent side, like I say. So to pit ourselves against them today, and I thought it was a proper game. It felt like a league game, felt like a real competitive game, bitty at times, but there's lots of quality out there. So it was a real positive way to end pre-season, and now we're looking forward to Dover next week.
Yeah, we were digging in quite a bit because obviously Aldershot, league above, they were playing with a lot of possession. Just how good was that to learn a lot more about a team, knowing that you can just dig in at sometimes and go and get that clean sheet?
Yeah, I think it's one of our strengths. I think anyone that's been around and watched us in the last 2 to 3 years, I think Jim's alluded to it previously, our defensive record's been second to none, I think, throughout the 3 years that I've been here. So we've got that about us. We can dig in, we can go into trenches with each other and, again, come out on top again. So obviously it wasn't a game full of chances, but you have to communicate, you have to stay in your sheep, you have to work hard, you have to do a little bit of roles that you probably don't really want to do, but you do it for the team, and that's how you get results. Again, don't get me wrong, it's pre-season, but that's how you take that into league games. So next week could be that way, or any game next season could be a little bit like that, where teams come here or try and dominate the ball. Obviously that's one of our strengths as well, but to show that side of it was pleasing.
Yeah, defending obviously meant that Aldershot were pushing a lot more men forward to try and get that equaliser, but then on the counter-attack we were hitting them with a lot of real speed and power, and that's obviously where you got your first goal from, the only goal of the game. So just what are you learning from obviously the relationships building up between fullbacks and wingers and yourself and Tony as well up front?
I mean, I keep alluding to pre-season, but you got a lot of new bodies in the building, and it is a learning curve. It's about getting fit, but it's learning relationships, what people's strengths are, what they're going to be doing, what are you going to be doing as an attacker with your runs, and where you're going to get the ball. So it's building nicely. It's building nicely. Obviously, we've had a lot of combinations throughout pre-season games, but we're almost ready to go. And obviously, the first few games, we need to start well, but we're going to keep building on it. It's an exciting project. With the players we brought in, I think they've strengthened us, and yeah, it's an exciting one to go into.
Yeah, just obviously with this pre-season ends now, just what were your thoughts on pre-season as a whole?
Yeah, brilliant. I love pre-season. 23rd, I think it was, or something stupid like that. But it is what it is. You get what you put into it. It's about getting fit, like you said. It's about getting relationships built with new players, with current players. Obviously, going up a league, it's going to crank up another level. But I think we're prepared for it, we're ready for it, and we're going to give it a hell of a good go. So it's an exciting one. I think if you ask any player, pre-season is what it is. Nobody likes doing it, but you have to, and that's the important time of year. So that's now put to bed. We've got a week to focus on Dover, and we'll give it a right good go.
Yeah, just coming on to this, our first ever game in the National League South. Just what we're expecting from Dover going away. Obviously, it's a long trip, a long journey there.
Yeah, like it's going to be relentless. It's going to be up and out. It's going to be a bit like today, I'd imagine. Not necessarily without the ball all the time, but it might look like that. You're obviously going to come up against a high quality of player. It's natural in the league above. They themselves got promoted as well, so it'd be a good test for us to see where we are, good baseline. But whether we win, lose or draw, it's not going to make our season any different. It's about what we do. It always has been since myself's been through the door, and obviously with Jim. It's about what we do and how we go about every game. We'll have a plan. We'll go to try and execute that, and we see where we are in a week's time. But we're looking okay at the minute, and hopefully we can keep building upwards.
Okay, thank you, Scott. Well done
Cheers,
today.
mate. Thank you.